Good morning, everybody. You guys made it through Module 1 yesterday. There was a question that did arise. Were you supposed to create a video about yourself? Yes. I wanted everybody to create a video. I'm going to put a submission in the module here, so we've got to get that turned in eventually here. But I will put that submission location for you to place your video into the folder for Module 1. I'm just going to put it in the 930, or I'm sorry, 929, which was yesterday. I'll put it in that folder, okay? So we need to make sure that you get that video turned in, okay? And that will kind of put a close on Module 1, and we're going to move into Module 2, okay? I think you guys did a great job. Some of you are still missing some things. Again, we've got to get that stuff in. I'm going to kind of keep Module 1 open through the rest of the week. If you guys want to earn some partial credit for the stuff that's missing, you may do so. However, after Friday, I'm not going to be able to look at Module 1 anymore. So if you don't turn anything in by Friday, then we're just going to close the books on that, and we'll only focus on Module 2 from that point forward. Okay. All right. So Module 2. Let's get in here and get the screen up here for you. Okay, Module 2. Okay, we are going to focus on career clusters. Okay, that's the focus of Module 2. See, careers have a category. Okay, I believe there's 16 clusters. I have to go back and look at that exactly, 15 or 16 clusters, and we'll dive more into that in the days coming. However, each of your careers have a category that they belong into. Okay, and I'm going to kind of focus on how these categories are structured. We're just going to focus on some of the popular ones, okay, right here: engineering, business, medicine, nursing, and education. Okay, I chose those ones because those seem to be the most popular that our students here at Bath tend to explore at the next level. Okay, there's plenty of other things that our students get into, and those are great careers as well. I just chose the most popular. Okay, and then it kind of helps lay out how exactly these careers are set up. Okay, so if I was to focus on one of these, I'm going to start with engineering. Okay, engineering is the major at the next level that you would choose. Okay, but you've got to specify. You've got to get a lot more specific on just what type of engineering that you plan on getting yourself into. Okay, engineering, the College of Engineering would be a school within the university that you attend. So say, for example, let's say you attend the University of Toledo. It's got a very good engineering program. Okay, you would choose to study engineering, and you've got to get accepted not only into University of Toledo, but you got to get accepted into the College of Engineering. Okay, once you get accepted into that, then you've got to determine what your area of focus is going to be. Okay, so within the engineering program, they have mechanical engineers. Okay, they have chemical engineers. Okay, notice how that comes right up. Okay, I'm just going to leave it. Electrical, if I can spell that right. Electrical engineers. Okay, to name three. Okay, and then you will study that specific area of engineering. Okay, and the same will work with the other careers that I have listed. Okay, you get accepted into the College of Education, let's say, at Bowling Green State University. Okay, from that point, you've got to choose what area of education you want to pursue. What area do you want to be? See, when you go be a teacher, you can't just say you're going to be a teacher and then teach anything. Okay, you've got to dial in and specify. Okay, think about your teachers that you have now. They are specific in certain areas. Okay, so you have your early childhood. Try and spell, guys. Sorry, early childhood educators. which is typically your elementary school, okay, early elementary school. You get your middle childhood educators, okay, which is your middle school, okay, your late elementary school through middle school. In Ohio, these are labeled pre-K to 3, third grade. Middle childhood would be your 4th grade to 9th grade. And then you got your secondary teachers, okay? And those are 7th grade to 12th grade. So you can kind of see these overlap, okay? They overlap each other, okay? And then even more specific, once you get into the middle childhood and secondary education, you've actually got to specify what area you want to teach. So maybe it's social studies, maybe it's science or English. Okay, maybe you want to be a specialist teacher and teach PE and health. Okay, but regardless, you've got these specific areas that are chosen. Okay, and then you spend your time focusing on those. Okay, another one that we'll look at is the business degree. Okay, again, another very popular one. Okay, go to college. A lot of people say, well, I'm a business major. Yeah, you're a business major, but what is your focus? What is it that you intend to do with your business degree? Okay, from there, you get accountants. You can get managers, or we'll just call it the management degree. Marketing. Okay, you get a lot of your sales people out of marketing. In the business degree, you get the sports management. Okay, maybe you want to learn how to run a or be involved in maybe professional sports. Maybe you want to work for the Reds someday, or the Indians, or the Bengals, or the Browns. You know, you may be looking at that sports management degree. Okay, where you're going to learn the business side, you're going to learn it from the sports specific. Okay, and then another popular one out of business is finance. Okay, financial management. Those are your people who sell stocks, bonds, insurance, those kind of things. Okay, so you've got to go through and you've got to dissect them. Okay, the last one that I think I had listed was nursing. Okay, and we talked about this a little bit in class. You go get your nursing degree. You got different tiers of that. You've got your RN, which typically needs an associate's degree. Okay, you get your BSN nurses, which are your nurses that go and get a bachelor's degree. Okay, they go to college and they earn that bachelor's degree. And then you get your next tier, which is your MSN. Okay, and those are your nurses that have your master's degree. Now, what's the benefit of each one of these? Well, with each one of these levels comes the opportunity for more responsibility. With more responsibility comes, obviously, higher pay. Okay, you know, for example, your registered nurses, you know, might work at the St. Rita's emergency room. Okay, your bachelor's of science of nursing, BSNs, you know, might work in the nursing room, or the nursing, try that again, emergency room as nurses, but they might be in charge of shifts of nurses. They might be in charge, you know, maybe they're in charge of the 3rd shift nursing staff, okay? And then your MSN sometimes might be in charge of all of the nurses in the emergency department, okay? So it comes with different tiers of responsibility. And again, with higher tiers of responsibility comes more pay. Okay, your RNs typically are going to be what I would call the grunts. They're the ones that are in the field, they are on the floor, they're dealing with the sick people, they're helping them, and that's what they're going to do. And they're going to earn a very, very good paycheck to do that. But if they want to be in charge, they probably won't be able to until they reach this level, okay, which means they've got to go back and get some more education, learn a little bit more. And then if they want to be in charge of maybe a ton of people, a bunch of people, they need to get to that level. Okay, so those are some of the focuses. Those are some of the 4 focuses of how careers work. Okay, And then from there, there's a lot of other ones. Okay, there's a lot of other things that we can look into. We could look into manufacturing. We could look into skilled labor. Um, However, for right now, I just chose, 4 of the most popular that our students tend to look at the next level. And they're general, okay? They're very general, you can tell. This is kind of how a cluster works, okay? Kind of told you that we're gonna be focusing on career clusters. Okay, these would be a few of the type of clusters that many different jobs fall under. Okay, so that's what we're kind of looking at. Okay, and then as far as today goes, okay, what we want to do, move my picture out of the way here. My in-person classes are going to be given a blank piece of paper. Okay, and over the past few weeks, we have looked at careers. I asked you right off the bat, what's something that maybe you're interested in? A lot of us came right up with something real quick. Others of us, it took a little bit. And we look at a few different things, and some of us actually might have started to change our mind a little bit. Maybe we were thinking about nursing, and then all of a sudden, oh, wait a second, this job that we just explored looks kind of cool. I want to look at that one a little bit, okay? So my in-person classes, I'm going to give you a piece of paper, and you guys are just going to draw what you think this job looks like, okay? But you're not going to write down what it is, okay? You're just going to draw it. Online students, we're not going to do that. There's a discussion board in the module 2 that's labeled 930, and you need to describe it, okay, very specifically, okay? And you need to describe the job that maybe you want to, look at. Maybe something that you're interested in that we found over the past few weeks, okay? From there, everybody's going to open up a blank Google document and label it career drawings. Okay, so I would get something open. I'm just going to delete this just for ease, and we would call this career drawings. Okay, and then what I want you to do for my online students is you're going to write the student's name that has posted in the discussion board. Okay, like so. Okay, obviously you're going to actually put names down. You're going to read the descriptions that they listed, and then you're going to write what you think the job is that they, oh, what the heck is that? You're going to list the job that you think they were describing, and I have no idea what just happened, guys. Thing hates me, I guess. There we go. Okay, you're going to write what they think. Okay, hopefully you guys get the point. Nurse, I'm spelling that right. Nurse, maybe person 2 was describing teacher. Maybe person 3 was describing engineer. Maybe person 4 was describing scientist of some sort. Okay, and that's what you're going to do. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, my in-person classes, you guys are going to draw rather than describe in a discussion board, and then you're going to explain to the class what you drew, okay? And then from there, students in class are going to do the same thing. They're going to write the student's name. They're going to write down what they think that description is, okay? And then you can see here the online students will write in the discussion board, okay? So just so you guys are kind of aware what I'm looking at here, Module 2, 930 online student discussion. That's where you're going to post that description. Okay. All right. So the video, okay, that you made to close out here, the video that you made to close out career clusters. Or I'm sorry, finding yourself. I'll try that again. That video you made. I'm going to put a assignment in right down here in day 11. Okay, I'm going to actually see if I can get myself in here, but regardless, you're going to see I'm going to put add assignment right here, and I'm going to put the video submission right there. Okay, guys, so that's where I want you to turn that in. Okay, if you have any other questions or concerns, let me know. Hopefully everybody's doing well, and I will hopefully hear from you guys very soon. you have any problems. Take care.